Hey everyone, today we are working with polygons and scale factor in order to find the volume of similar polygons. So I want to do number 2 with you. Your homework tonight is numbers 1 through 4. So we'll do one of them, but they all have multiple parts. Before I move on, I do want to emphasize this. In the directions for number 4, it says express your answer in terms of n. And what that means is your solution must be an equation with n isolated on one side. Okay, so your answer should be an equation, n equals something. Okay, let me erase that now. We don't really need it. So now let's take a look at this question for number 2. Okay, so what it says is it asks for you, first of all, what is the surface area of the original cuboid? Actually, I totally skipped something. All right, so if this cuboid is going to be enlarged, where the scale factor is 2.5, okay? And so now let's calculate for A, the surface area of the original cuboid. What we need to do for this is, if I were to take this and then draw a net, I would end up with something that looks like this, right? If I were to take that shape and unfold it, it would give me something that looks a little bit like this, right? And I know that this is going to be 10, 10, 10, 10, right? I don't need all those, just like this. And I know that this one here is going to be 5, and this one's going to be 4, okay? So when I, oh, okay, hold on. So when I am doing this, I know, actually, so I know that this one's going to be 5. I made a mistake there. I know that this one is going to be 5 because this one's 5, 4, 5, and 4. So what's going to happen is when I unroll this, it's going to go 5, 4, and then again, this one's going to be 5. This one's going to be 4. Right? Do you see how that works out? Can you see? Did I just put that over top of it? Whatever. Okay. So here now I know that if I'm trying to find the area, and let's see, if this sort of fold up, then this would be 4 again. And then same vice versa. So this would be 4 and this would be 5. Okay. So when I'm looking to find the area of something, or the surface area, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the two sides together. So 10 and 5 is going to give me the area of this one. Well, that's also going to give me the area of this one, 10 and 5. So really, 10 times 5, I want to multiply it by 2 because I have 2 rectangles of that size. Then this one, I'm going to be multiplying together the 10 and the 4. And then again, here, 10 and the 4 to get the surface area of this part here. So 10 times 4, I actually have 2 rectangles of that dimension. And then the last one here, I'm going to multiply 5 and 4 to get this one. And then same thing here, 5 times 4 to give me this guy. So I also want 2 of those. So we're going to take all of these. 10 times 5 is 50. 50 times 2 is 100. 10 times 4 is 80. 80 times 2 is 4 times 10 is 40. 40 times 2 is 80. 5 times 4 What is up? Okay, 5 times 4 is 20, times 2 is 40. Okay, so then I need to add all of these together. 40 plus 80 is 120 plus 10. Did I do my math right? I definitely got a different answer when I was doing this. No, that's right. Okay. So 80 and 40 is 120. 120 plus, so that'd be 220 centimeters squared for my surface area. Now, you'll remember from last week that when I'm trying to find the surface area for the enlarged object, I'm going to take the surface area of my small and I'm going to multiply it by that constant k twice. So times 2.5 squared. Grab my calculator. 2.5 squared, I think, is 6.25 times 220 is 1,375. So that is going to be the surface area of my enlarged cuboid. Okay, that would be part B of this problem. So now let's go ahead and let's move on. Part C asks us the volume of the original cuboid. So the way that you find the volume of a shape like this, we all know, we multiply length times width times height. So our volume is going to be 10 times 5 times 4. 4 times 5 is 20, times 10 is 200. So our volume is 200 centimeters cubed. That's important. Cubed, not squared. So now when we're trying to find the volume of an enlarged cuboid, it's going to be very similar to how we find the surface area of the enlarged cuboid. For surface area, centimeters squared, I multiplied that variable twice, that k variable twice. Well, if I'm looking for the volume of the enlarged cuboid, is going to be 200, the volume for my smaller, times k, which is 2.5 cubed, 3 times, not 2 times. Okay, so the volume here is going to be 3,125 centimeters cubed for my enlarged cuboid. And that is going to be part D, okay? So if you need any help, please don't hesitate to ask. Check your answers on the answer key. Sometimes they're wrong because I make mistakes, but please just let me know if you need any help, okay? Good luck. See ya.